Hey, what's going on, pilots? Thank you for joining me for another initial thoughts video for the next kit that we're going to be working on in our EFSF, which is the Earth Federation Space Forces Special Ops Team. For this initial thoughts video, we're going to be starting the... Oh, maybe if I had it right side up. The Ghost Jegan F. Now, you might be asking yourself, hey, this isn't a Gundam UC kit. Well, you're correct, but it is based off of a UC mobile suit, which is the Jegan. And as such, we're kind of going to do this one as though it is part of the UC universe. It's just going to be a customized Jegan in our lore that I'll eventually flesh out once I have the kits customized per each suit. But a little bit of background for this kit. So this is a high-grade kit. It was made in 2016. The initial P-Bondi run was in 2016, and there was a second P-Bondi run in 2018 for this kit, which means that they might be running it again soon, but I'm not sure. I don't know how many runs they usually do for a P-Bondi kit. I imagine it's based off of popularity of the kit, but I managed to get my hands on this one. It is from the Gundam Build Fighters manga, and it is based off of the Jegan Type D Ecos type, mainly because of the fact that it uses a visor on the helmet, as well as some other features that are similar to that Jegan. Now to kind of move on to my initial predictions of the kit and how it will be when I actually build it. For articulation, I feel as though it's going to be subpar, mainly because a lot of the joints that I've seen in pictures and in the instructions are one joint structure. So just like a single joint that's pivoting, much like our elbow. So it's not going to be able to do the full range of motion, I think, that some of the other high grades that I built have. I'm hoping that won't really stop me from being able to pose the kit well. But we'll see. In terms of weapons, it has a lot of things at its disposal. It has hand grenades that you can actually access and have it hold, but they're there. It has a beam saber. It has 2 heat knives. It has a beam rifle. It has a bazooka, and it can have a sniper rifle if you get the K9 expansion, but that's hard to find, and I don't want to pay, or I don't want to overpay for it. I got this for a pretty good deal, so I didn't do that. Oh, it also has a shield with a twin missile launcher on it too, much like a normal Jegan has. So that's pretty much all the armaments that this has, I guess, lore-wise from the build fighters, but also what comes with the kit. The sniper rifle does not come with this kit by default, neither does the K9 drone, and I'll touch on that in a bit for what I want to do with the kit. In terms of the looks of the kit, it's a Jegan. If you're in the Gunpla world, you kind of know what a Jegan looks like. It's kind of the bread and butter of the Earth Federation forces after the GM mobile suit gets phased out, and it's kind of on the higher end of mass-produced mobile suits. This one in particular is based off the D type, which is mainly the Special Forces Ecos type Jegan. So there's some really cool, or it's a more specialized Jegan type. So it comes with some really cool features. As you can kind of see on the box art, it has a helmet visor on it. Up there, that kind of gives it its cool, like, almost like special ops feel, like where they're using nods or some other type of device. This one comes with some knives, which I think actually accentuate that because it kind of gets up close and personal. I'm going to probably be phasing out those knives for something a little more substantial. I don't feel like these are edged enough, and I feel like they look a little odd. So I'm probably going to use a 30-minute missions melee weapon to kind of replace that and show off some really cool, and just kind of show it off, because I think that'd be a cool addition to the kit. But yeah, enough of I guess, really what it looks like and my predictions on it. Let's get on to what my plans are for the kit. Obviously, the first would be to build it. But I want to keep the stealthier color scheme. The type, or the Ghost Jegan F is the one that has the gray color scheme. I also have the whichever the other Ghost Jegan is. I can't remember what the type is off the top of my head. It's back there. But it is a that one is the green one. This one is a gray one. So I kind of want to keep that scheme going because this one's going to be part of the stealth team. The only thing I might do is kind of, in addition to the colors it already has, add some reds, purples, some stealthier blues that we've seen in some of the other kits. Maybe a slightly lighter one just to contrast it. But just to kind of make certain aspects pop a little more instead of just kind of that's just what happens. Just kind of having a drab gray scheme across, because you can use a nice dark purple, a nice dark red, a nice dark blue, and still kind of keep that stealth look while kind of mixing up the color scheme a bit. I'm definitely going to keep some of the lighter grays and some of the darker grays in there. I'm probably not going to incorporate black too much in this, because even though it is part of the stealth crew, I feel like I'm going to make other kits have black as their primary color scheme. So I kind of just want to roll with a darker gray here, and then to kind of contrast that, just some lighter grays here and there, and the colors we already talked about. Otherwise, it looks like a normal Ghost Jegan, which I've touched on already, so I'm not really going to harp on that too much. What headsets are good? I would like to mod it with some 30-minute mission weapons. I do have the sniper rifle kit from the Celia Nova, and I might mix some of the attachments with some of the other weapon kits from that. I might even replace the heat knives, like I said before, with some of the I think they're some of the Alto weapons, but I have to go look and see. I might even throw in some of the Spinadio, the Sengoku army ones that are out. I'm probably going to wind up doing that. I also kind of, with the backpack, I'm kind of split, because if I'm not using those heat knives, I'm going to take off the heat knife things and either use the normal attachments that come for Jegan backpack in the kit, or I might throw some utility equipment on the backpack, whether it be kind of like a rangefinder, some detonator, some demo equipment rather, some trapping equipment, or a drone even. I might even be able to get a drone if I use some of the 30-minute mission stuff, or buy an expansion. I might be able to kind of retrofit some type of drone to go along with it. So yeah, because actually, speaking about that, I think for the other Ghost Jegan that I'm going to do, since it's a green type, I'm probably going to incorporate it with the strike team. I haven't quite gotten there yet to figure out what I want to do with that. But regardless, I think I'm going to almost have him have the 30-minute missions mecha dog, and kind of have it be like that kit's drone. And I feel like that fits in more with the strike team, because you can kind of use it as an attack dog. But you can also use it as just a normal scout and all that, or like a tracker for the stealth team. So either way, it'll make sense, I think, in either team. But I'm thinking about doing that because I think that'd be really cool for it to use. And then it could kind of carry some of its equipment along with it. But yeah, the final thing I want to do with this kit is probably get rid of the bazooka and throw it on the strike team with another kit or something like that to use as backup. But I want it to, I might have it keep the beam rifle, but I kind of want to mod it and then make it, and kind of make the lore behind it is that the beam rifle is modified into a ballistic weapon, and then I want to kind of suppress it out to kind of, again, just kind of have it fit in with the stealth team, but have it be able to use a lighter weapon than just a sniper rifle when it's kind of moving from point to point. But I don't want it to be anything gigantic. Like, if anything, I'm probably just going to add a little stock on it, and then, I don't know, probably just some detailing to the base kit, and maybe a larger magazine. Or a larger size magazine. Just because it's now no longer a beam rifle, it's an actual magazine. or an actual ballistic weapon.
I mean, I got
But
some space.
I'll get to that when I get to that.
Here and loot some gems.
But yeah, those are some of the things I want to do with the kit. And without further ado, let's get on to the unboxing and kind of displaying the sprues and the instructions.
Go. Let's get out of here. Try to find Sturmy. A little too many meetings with Elon today? Nope, none actually, none. Is this the last day of drops? Nope, tomorrow drops will be enabled for everybody tomorrow. Ping bong. Ping bong. Yo, Graham, thanks for the Prime 7. I can see you're just one sub away from the sub goal. Really? Was I? I thought we hit 7,000 a while ago. Oh, yeah, we're at 7,017. God damn. Yo, thank you guys. Yo, Flame, thank you for the gifted subs to I Lurk a Lot. Matt Costa, sub to Obscure Camera. Would have been. Thank you for the 5 most sub. Hey, I appreciate that. Thanks for the support, guys. I think, isn't Bing Bong a Staten Island thing? Mini Coop, thanks to the 1-year sub, lucky the golden beard. Yeah. Okay. Coney Island. There you go. My bad. Excuse my ignorance. I'm Canadian. I don't know much about the old islands. The side talk thing. Bro. Side talk is hilarious. I love chaotic YouTube like Channel 5. Anything like that is so entertaining. What's going on? I gotta be careful. Gotta keep it 55th Street. Yo, Crip Mac. Or Crip Mike? Is it Crip Mac or Crip Mike? Bro, what an interesting character, dude. What was he saying? Don't kill yourself? C Mac? Don't be custard. Yeah. Man, what a crazy dude. Never commit suicide. Someone else giving bottles of water to people. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen Channel 5 on YouTube, huge recommend, man. It's something. It's the all gas no brakes guy after he got screwed over by his MCN, created a new channel. The all gas no brakes stuff is still on YouTube. Still really awesome, but I feel like you got to support his new content. Got to support his new channel. Andrew is a true visionary. I forget. I listened to an interview, and it's something like he puts himself in these crazy situations because he feels not alive or something. It's like super weird. It's like he's got like some weird form of anxiety where he feels like he's got to be out there doing crazy shit. And if he's not out there doing crazy shit, then he kind of feels like he's like spiraling out. Like it's really interesting. It's weird, but so he's like completely fearless. Completely fearless. He'll just go out there and just like fucking it's like the opposite of social anxiety. Yeah, it's like you need to be doing shit like that. Is this weeb talk? No. It isn't. Trust me. It's not. Just go watch it. I promise you, it's gonna be fucking hilarious. Oh yeah, he did a bunch of shrooms, right? Went too deep on the mushrooms. Yo, we got young. I also got
So there you guys have it. That is the unboxing and the initial thoughts of the kit, and I even showed off some of the instructions for the kit. The cool thing that I noticed while I was kind of looking at the instructions is that there's going to be a lot of spare parts, so I might be able to actually use those with some of the kits I've already built, like the the Quell, or even the GM Custom in the future, and just a couple other kits that I built already that I might want the spare parts for. So that's actually pretty sick. And I think the other Ghost Jegan will probably have just as many, so that'll be really dope. But other than that, guys, thank you for joining me on this initial thoughts video. I hope you guys continue to follow me on the journey where I build this Ghost Jegan, and maybe even the other one here. But as always, pilots, thank you for joining me. Make sure you guys grab your hobby gear. And as always, sortie out and hobby on. Hey, what's going on, pilots? If you like the kit in this video, then I highly recommend stopping and seeing our friends at the Gundam Shoppers Network. On that website, you can find multiple Gunpla kits in various grades. You can also find things like Gundam option sets and decals for your custom builds. You can even find hobby tools and other hobby items that will help you build your Gundam kits as fast and as clean as possible. Gundam Shoppers Network also has a very extensive community section. In this community section, you can find things like Gunpla building resources, Gunpla model kit reviews, and recommended US and international retailers. Now, this is one of the most important sections I think that they have to offer, because if they don't have the kit available in their stores, they will still make sure that you have all the resources available to you to make sure that that kit gets into your hands, even if it's from another vendor. The Gundam Shoppers Network also has a news section that features things coming to the site in the future, various discount coupon codes, and they also have some interviews that they conduct with content creators such as Plasmotherapists. So if any of those kits, tips and tricks, and resources interest you, then I'd highly recommend checking them out. And as always, pilots, sortie out and hobby on, and I'll see you in the next video.